Thanks for coming to CoinGraph Market. Here is where we change your crypto journey. Are you sick of keeping an eye on the market all the time? Thanks to our $1,000 $100,000 trading challenge, you can trade like a pro without having to sit at your computer all day. It only costs $79 a month. You can instantly copy the trades I make. Sign up for Satoshi Swiss today and step up your crypto game. Let's take over the world of crypto together. To join, click on the first link in the description below. Now let's get to the movie. I think it's time to take a chance. If you want to keep XRP Ripple, your chance to get XRP coins at such a low price is about to run out. We can't ignore the huge things that are going on behind the scenes. A lot of investors are getting into XRP as you watch this movie. But what exactly is going on? What do you expect? I promise you that you are not ready for what is about to happen. Let's get right to the point. Ripple, a company that helps with digital payments and swaps, has been given permission by the Irish Central Bank. This means that Ripple has been given permission to work as a virtual asset service provider in Ireland. As part of this regulatory system, Ripple is watched over by the central bank. This makes sure that they follow the rules that are meant to stop money laundering and the funding of illegal activities. You can think of the virtual asset service provider system as a set of rules and permissions made just for companies that deal with digital assets like cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology is used by this company to run a network of payment and trading services. They are also in charge of Ripple XRP. Because of the virtual asset service provider system, they can now offer some of their digital asset services to people in Ireland. This approval is important because it means Ripple can legally offer its services in Ireland while following the country's banking rules. It's like how financial institutions like banks need licenses to run and make sure they don't help with illegal activities like moving money. Ripple wants to use its technology to make sending money across borders faster and cheaper. Also, it thinks that following the rules builds trust between governments and banking institutions. It is an important step for any Bitcoin business that wants to build trust and expand around the world. Ripple was approved by the Irish Central Bank. This is another sign that governments are starting to control cryptocurrencies and the services that go with them. This is a good step towards making digital assets more widely used. Doesn't that sound crazy? Ripple is making progress towards becoming a payment method used all over the world. Here's what would happen if all banks around the world used Ripple's network to send money. What would happen to the price of XRP? The coin that Ripple owns? Let's work on it together. If all banks used Ripple's network to send money, it would change how transactions work around the world. The SWIFT system is what most banks use for foreign transfers right now. It can be hard to use, take days to complete, and often cost a lot of money. On the other hand, Ripple is better than SWIFT in a number of ways. It only takes a few seconds for Ripple's technology to settle deals. With this speed, global trades would go much more quickly than they do now when they use the SWIFT system. In addition, Ripple is a cheap choice. It cuts the costs of sending money between countries by a large amount. Instead of the higher rates that usually come with SWIFT transactions, banks may be able to lower their fees, which would mean that people who send money abroad may pay less. Ripple's network can also grow, which is amazing. It can handle a huge number of transactions at the same time, which is hard for the SWIFT system to do when it's busy. The security and openness that Ripple offers through blockchain technology and cryptographic protocol is another thing that makes it stand out. Compared to SWIFT, which uses a centralized messaging system, Ripple's decentralized model makes it safer and less likely that fraud and mistakes will happen. Ripple's coin, XRP, could be affected in a big way if many banks connect to its network. XRP's demand and value could go up sharply if banks start using it as a bridge currency for deals. How do you feel about that? Is it even possible for Ripple to catch on around the world? Are there plans to pump XRP? Fill out the form below with your ideas. Let's go back to the story that just broke. Adding Ripple Markets Island to the list of virtual asset service companies used by the central bank is a big deal. It means that the central bank has thoroughly checked Ripple's Irish subsidiary and is sure that the company has put in place strong processes and controls to make sure it follows all Irish and legal rules for stopping money laundering and funding for terrorism. The fact that the central bank listed Ripple's division as a virtual asset service provider means that the company is officially recognized and can continue doing business in Ireland, as long as it follows the strict rules. In the world of financial technology and digital assets, which changes quickly, Ripple is committed to doing business in an honest and fair way. This move seems to be a sign that the company wants to apply for permission in Ireland, as required by the laws that govern markets and virtual assets. New rules will be put in place by the European Union that will control how companies use cryptocurrency. If a business gets permission from one UA, in this case the Central Bank of Ireland, it can offer its services in other UA countries without going through the whole permission process. You might want to get a driver's license from one state so that you can use it in another state without getting a new one every time. In the same way, this company wants to get approved in Ireland. If they do, they might be able to work across the whole of the European Union under the new crypto rules. It is necessary to make that the first step on a world level. Great news for everyone who owns XRP Ripples. As was already said, the value of the XRP Ripple coin could go up a lot if Ripple becomes widely used as a low-cost way to send money quickly. As more people buy coins, the number of coins that are available to everyone will go down. This lack of goods is one thing that could make the price go up. This idea can be shown by imagining that there are 1 million Ferraris and only 2 Lamborghinis in the world. It makes sense that a Lamborghini would cost more since they are so rare and hard to get. Coins tend to go up in value when there are fewer of them to buy in the cryptocurrency world. It could take years for Ripple to catch on around the world. However, people who want to start making money with Ripple sooner need to know what a bull market in cryptocurrencies means. When prices in the stock market are going up, this is called a bull market. All coins, including XRP Ripple, often make more money at this stage. Prices can ripple, sometimes sharply, grabbing the attention of people around the world. But while the price of an XRP Ripple coin is going up, it is usual for it to go through what is called a correction. This change means that the price changes, maybe going up or down a little. During these downturns, investors should remember not to give up hope. Another way to look at it is as a good time. Take a look at it this way. Imagine that your favorite store is having a sale where the prices of items change all the time. It's a great time to buy what you want before prices go up again when prices are temporarily going down. Now might be the best time for buyers to think about buying a coin like XRP, even though its value is going down a little right now. They might want to take advantage of this window of time before the projected bull market, when prices could go up quickly and give them a chance to make money. Don't forget to join